What is up, fellow Wastelanders? Shock Radio here, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about mounting weapons and the bonus benefits of shoot-through parts. This video is mainly for newer players, beginners, or people that need some help. Their guns might keep falling off and they're wondering what the heck's wrong. I'm here to clarify for you guys. So, to start, what are the parts that are shoot-through and why should we use them? One of the tricks, just type in buggy in the search bar, and a lot of these parts up here will be shoot through, and you want to look for the 90% bullet shoot through feature. It also says in the description can be shot through, and at first glance it's easy to be like, wow, Shock, 16 durability, I'm not mounting any of my guns to that. But it is very important to look at that feature, 90% shoot through. If my math's correct, you can just multiply that durability by 10 times, and that'll give you the true durability of this part. So let's just take a peek at how it works in action. So this piece here behind this buggy has 69 durability. The buggy floor only has 16 durability. So we're just going to go on the test drive, and we're going to shoot straight at that buggy piece and kind of show you what I'm talking about. So if you notice there, the part behind that buggy floor fell off first. That buggy floor is still going strong. So that's the bonus of shoot through parts. Just because it says 16 durability doesn't actually mean 16 durability. Another amazing part to use to like mount guns on is the elbows. I believe they're actually the most durable shoot through part currently. And I'll show you exactly what I mean with this one. So we're gonna put a nice bumper on this and see what falls off first. The screener, yeah, so let's go with the screener. 141 durability on this guy. Just flip this around. So the elbow has 29 durability. So if you multiply that by 10, technically it has 290 durability. The screener has 141 durability, but actually has 25% shoot through. So, you know, this might be, we might be a little surprised. Let me actually flip this so it's a little bit more covering. Might be surprised to find that maybe this screener actually doesn't hold up as good as I think. So let's take a peek. We're gonna shoot right through the elbow and see if that screener falls off first or the elbow. We're gonna get nice and close so we don't miss. Bam. So that bumper fell right off. That elbow kept it on nice and snug. Very similar in durability. They both had the bullet pass-through feature. So they're very similar, but that elbow is just OP. So a good thing to do is to mount these elbows and things to the cabin and then mount your guns to them, right? So you see how my elbow is mounted to the cabin? That's going to provide that elbow with maximum durability, right? So like, let's say we put this elbow on this piece, right? And then you mount the gun to it. This piece only has 36 durability. It should be kind of a no-brainer. It's going to be very simple to take off the elbow, which if you have your guns mounted to the elbow, it's going to take off. You see, but it just falls off instantly versus, you know, mounted to something nice and snug, nice and durable. So you want to mount the guns on these shoot-through pieces. You want to mount your guns on the frame, or you want to mount them on the cabin for maximum durability. And if you're gonna do the cabin, you have to be very careful because a lot of the aim assist in console will target the cabin, so your gun might get directly shot from people targeting the cabin. So you just gotta be careful, especially bots. They directly target the cabin, so you just want to be very careful of that. Another thing you can do is undermount certain weapons. So a good example would be my old reliable here with undermounted Draco. So it's pretty cool if you have certain weapons. I can't think of any at the top of my head that you'd undermount, but so I cut a hole out in my frame, and then I put a buggy floor in the middle, and then my Draco has mounting points on the buggy floor. So that's another way to undermount guns, is to create a little hole in your frame and then put like the buggy floors, the elbows, the whatever inside the frame and then mount your guns undermounted. Let's see if I can find a good example of like a side-mounted weapons to cabins. I'm pretty sure I can pull something up very quickly for you guys. And then get some bigrams. This is actually a very common theme with mastodons, bastions, and bigrams. Let's see if we can find one. So this is a good example. These the mastodons are side mounted, so they get maximum durability. They're protected very well. They're only going to fall off if the vehicle is destroyed or they are directly shot off. They're not going to fall off from a part being destroyed. Another bonus of side mounting cannons and mastodons like this is you can actually shoot down. So if a dog is on you, you won't have any problem shooting them in the face if they're on the face. So this is a huge benefit of side mounting certain weapons like mastodons, mammoths. Reapers are really good to side mount to like a bastion cabin like that. I'm sure there's a million examples of the reapers that work. Probably this one. Yeah, so the side mounted reaper here. The reapers can actually fire down very well, and they're extremely protected. They're extremely covered. They're mounted directly to the cabin. These guys are not falling off anytime soon. So these are just some tips. You never want to mount your weapons to parts that just have high durability. It's not what it's about. You really want to use those shoot through pieces. So for example, let's try another one. Let's go with the elbow again. I see a lot of people that mount guns on these like APC parts because they're like, man, these things are so durable, it must be perfect. Oh, I gotta take some things off. I'll be like, man, this APC roof, this is so good to mount guns to. Like, man, my gun will never fall off. So let's see how that works. We've already demonstrated it, but demonstrate some more. So we got this massively durable part that's attached to the shoot-through piece, and we're going to shoot directly at that elbow, and we're going to see what falls off first, if I can even hit. There we go. Instantly, that APC panel just flies right off. Elbow is still attached. So if you were to mount one of your weapons on there, say you're like, man, that piece is so durable, my guns are never gonna fall off. Just, it's so good. It's so good. 100 and some durability, like, so good. But then a strong fart and it's gone. So make sure, guys, if you're newer at the game and you're mounting guns on what seems to be durable, make sure you're mounting them on shoot-through parts. You are mounting them on your cabin, mounting them on your frame, and just protect them well. You don't want to use parts just because they have high durability. You really want to make sure you're using the shoot-through pieces to mount your guns. So I hope this helps you guys protect your guns and keep your guns on longer. And thank you guys for all the support, and like and subscribe. I appreciate every one of you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Shock Radio out.